Okay, let's talk about one of the hottest narratives for this bull market. One of the projects I'm picking as my best return for this upcoming bull market and in the years to come. I can only be talking about one project, and that is Kaspa. We'll be taking a look at the huge explosion on KRC20 tokens and some very interesting news that no one else seems to be talking about. So hit the like and subscribe button. Let's get into it. So for many of you that have been kind of tuned into this channel, you know we've been talking about Kaspa for ages. In fact, it had one more zero when we started first talking about Kaspa before anyone else got into it. And we've kind of been through the trials and tribulations, the views that it's going to go to zero, and all of which has come to nothing. Kaspa actually continues to grow from strength to strength. And some of the things I'm going to talk about in this video, like I said, no one else is talking about it. And I actually still believe there is a huge upside coming for Kaspa. Just take a look at what we've done so far in literally weeks. Here on the mainnet from the Kasplex launch is 733 tokens have now been deployed on the Kaspa network with a total of 24.8 million KRC transactions, generating 33.752 million in gas paid, which is very interesting. What this shows us is adoption, and I would go as far to say this is much quicker, much more deliberate, and with real presence than Shibarium. It is what Shibarium should have been without the technology, if that makes sense. But Kasplex and the Kaspa chain launching these KRC20 tokens, we'll take a look at some of those specific ones in just a minute. But this is fantastic news, and it's crazy how quickly this is scaling. And again, this is just the start when it comes to the KRC implosion that's coming over on Kaspa. Now, some pretty big news. And I want to give a big shout out to Crypto J, a member of my community that heads up this kind of stuff. But look, Gigawatt stablecoin, the second major I'm found from Kaspa Kai. Now, for many of you that again have been watching my Kaspa updates, you'll know exactly what Kaspa Kai is, but the kind of renewable energy institution investment around energy into Kaspa. And they say here, a carbon credit peg stablecoin that can charge renewable energy makers and markets, arguably even challenge the petrodollar. So this is a big step using Kaspa technology to bring into the real world. And in fairness, the real world that has a huge demand on it right now. Energy has been such a huge topic. You only have to look at some of the CPI data, and that absolutely is driving some of the key numbers, whether they're going up or whether they're going down. Obviously, we keep you updated on everything that's going on with that. But like I said, this is big news. And more importantly here, giving a view of what the Gigawatt coin could be: renewable energy credits, carbon offsets, green bonds, physical energy infrastructure, and the basket of select fiat assets, all underpinned by the Kaspa Ghost DAG. Pretty exciting indeed, I'm sure you'll agree. And again, look at this: carbon neutral, becoming carbon negative, albeit Kaspa being proof of work. The reality here is that the chain is so unbelievably scalable, so unbelievably cheap to transact on that, it's nothing like what you would depict as a proof of work chain. And this is going to give you real-time secure solutions, high throughput and scalability. Again, you already know this kind of stuff, sensitive, resistant, and absolutely a robust security protocol. So again, very big news, very big scaling. You can see here at the top right, I want to just point that out: Kaspa Industrial Initiative, the Kaspa KII. This is going to be big, and you're going to hear much more about this over the course of the next coming weeks and months as this all scales out and true enterprise begins with Kaspa. This is going to be pretty exciting. It goes on, again, don't forget, with any good institutions and equally in any kind of fiat payment ramps, you also need to have this. Well, these are bridge assets coming, whether that be USDT, whether that be Matic, whether that be Ethereum, Bitcoin, USDC, and everything else. You are soon going to be able to use Kaspa in order to bridging over there on the KRCs. There will be CUSDs, CUSDTs, etc., etc. So again, usability, scalability, more importantly, giving you functionality, what you want to do with your cryptocurrency, all using the incredible Kaspa block DAG. This is obviously a big deal entirely. And finally, just really quickly before we take a look at some of these coins, this is obviously a big deal. KRC20s as well as utility is coming to Kaspa, and it is coming at a record pace. Not only is it the fastest protocol out there, well, ultimately it's absolutely scaling. You only have to look at some of the onboarding tokens to this: A, their market caps, B, the supply, how much people are buying them. This is big deals. But think about this: even some of the top tier projects are still only doing around $750,000, maybe even $250,000. You take care of the Kaspa bot, we've covered it on the channel. Likewise, the Kaspa Ghost here, doing still only around $131. Okay, well, imagine when we're transacting in the hundreds of millions, the billions of dollars through Kaspa. This is why people believe this is absolutely going to be rallying against Ethereum and many others, even Solana. But you think about this: 131K, that is nothing. What does that look like at 10 million, 20 million, 100 million? You sort of get a sentiment and I guess a scale up version of where Kaspa can go and how early you truly are into some of these KRC20 tokens. Now, if you're already in some of these, do let me know in the comments which one is your favorite. We may even cover it right here on the channel. I'd be very curious to see how some of these are really working out, some with pre-mints, some with not pre-mints, etc. Let me know down below in the comments, as always, what your favorite KRC20 token is. I'm always interested to know. So what's going on with the price? Well, look, the Bitcoin and cryptocurrency market's having a bit of a good day. Kaspa marginally down, which again, I talk about this on my live stream. It isn't a big surprise if you ask me. And this is obviously always going to be on the back of the KRC20 token hype and then the subsequent sell. Now, interestingly enough, we did just break down below that 382 Fibonacci at 16.6. So we may come down a little bit further, 15.6, depending on market sentiment. And actually you can see how well it's respected some of these key levels here on the Fibonacci. I'd like to see us push back up. I actually think we'll retest 65,000 on Bitcoin very soon, but a retest, a push back above that 382 line, heading back up to the 0.5 at 17.4 will be a much better place for us to sit specifically with Kaspa. Now, also, if you're looking to trade Kaspa as well as many others, check out the link to MEXC in the description. You're going to be able to get some fantastic new bonus signups for that. Also, don't forget down there, we do have a link to Trade Assist. This is offering you indications and ultimately buy and sell zones, all of which allowing you to trade more effectively in all of your favorite cryptocurrencies. They offer a basic and a premium service. The premium service giving you much more functionality as well as bearish momentums and bullish momentums, once again, allowing you to maximize your trading potential. If you're interested in Trade Assist as well as sign up to MEXC, do check out the links in the description. They're going to be down there to support you. And thanks again once ever if you are interested in those products. So if we were to summarize exactly where Kaspa is right now, on the cusp of something huge. And I think that's fair to say. The explosion of KRC20s, volume coming to the network, and still a top 30 cryptocurrency. And it's still early, so lots of upside coming with Kaspa. We're going to keep you updated. All you have to do, hit the like and subscribe button, turn your notification bell on so you're updated with all our new content, as well as our updated live streams, and sit back, have your bags filled with Kaspa, and I reckon you're probably going to be all right in this bull market. But let me know, as always, your favorite coin down in the comments. Until next time, thank you so much for watching. See you soon. Bye-bye.